Yo, what's good with it, chat? It's your boy, and we back with another one. And today, I wanted to talk about should you hold levels or should you rush levels? So in here, I actually asked the chat. I asked Mitch, please, what he thinks. And what I want y'all to do is pause the video because I'm not going to read it all. And you can just read through what he says, and you can also read through what I said, and you can read through what other veteran players of the game have said as well. And if you don't know who Mitch Please is, I rely on Mitch for a lot of the end game knowledge because he's a beta player, but there's also other beta players in the community. And any late game information that I can get from the beta players, I think that is valuable information to put out for the community in general. So I'm gonna get to my thoughts in just a second, but I do want y'all, like I said, to just go ahead, pause the recording, and any time to read what they say, read what I say. We're gonna get into it, and I think I was wrong now because if you played earlier during the release and the launch, then there was different requirements than what they are now. And in this photo right here, this is in the Google Docs as well. Mitch put up what the requirements and the rewards are for the arena tournaments. And the arena tournaments is a big reason as to why I have changed my decision on ranking up. Okay, so if excuse me, if you played the game in this beta state, that was probably the best and easiest requirements that they had for leveling up. And then probably about 2 weeks after global launch, I think it's when they had changed the requirements for leveling up, and it got harder, or at least they made it less easier, not necessarily harder, because in the beta it was just too easy, super easy. So then they changed the requirements, and then we have been updating. They have been updating the game since then, and the difficulties and everything, the bugs, the crack. Like we've been through a lot, right? If you've been down since the beta or you've been down since the global. So since that time and the state of the game that we are in now, I actually think that you should rush levels. And if you don't know about rush levels, I'm talking about your team level, and to go ahead and get that to at least 18. If you want to go to 20 or 19 to get Steph Curry and LeBron, that's up to you. But I think that we should at least rush to 18. And the big thing, like I said, and this is also in the Google Docs, is my decisions has been switched because of the current state of the game, meaning the level of difficulty that it is for the tournaments, the way we earn tournament rings, the milestones for like all that into consideration, right? And the tournaments itself. So today is Wednesday. By the way, if you want to know what tournaments I participate in, because I don't do Mondays, I don't do Tuesdays, things like that. So the tournaments I participate in is Wild Card Wednesday. I do Thursday as well. I think Thursday is the boost day. Friday is the arena pass or whatever. Friday arena pass Friday, I think is what it's called. I don't do Saturdays, and I do double ring Sundays. So I think I skip Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, but I play the rest of the tournament. So since today is Wednesday, let's get into my thought process on this. So for the new players in the game, is my okay. For the new players, team level 1 through 4, on a Wednesday, this is your wild card requirements, and I'm not just saying like Wednesday in general, but just overall for the tournaments and the tournament levels, right? Because it's going to be the same no matter what day it is, just different rewards. So for team level 1 through 4, you guys, your event rewards for Wednesday and any other day is just whatever that currency or giveaway is. So since it's Wild Card Wednesday, you're just going to get experience, these little experience cards, and that's it. And then again, if it was like Thursday, which is the boost, then you just get the booster cards. If it's Friday, which is the arena pass, you get like an arena, something like that. So whatever the event is, that's all you get. And then on the game rewards, team level 1 through 4, you don't really get much for your effort that is necessarily worth it for the mid to late game. So the faster you can get out of team level 4, the better, get some better rewards. And then it's just all about, who are you leveling up to meet those level requirements. That's the important part, is making sure you pick good ballers. And that's where some of the beta players, or some of the late end players, the late game players who's already there, they regret some of the starters that they took up. And that's part of the issues. But as long as we pick good starters, good ballers, all stars, and they do switch up the requirements for who could participate in said tournament. So eventually you do have to, you can't just have like 11 ballers in general. You do have to have like more just to be well rounded for these tournaments. But besides that, just putting your resources into your main ballers is where people tend to get held up making the wrong decisions on the main ballers. But we'll get into that in a different video. So for right now, team level 1 through 4, not worth it for the experience. After that will be 5 through 9, and that's the chase center. So right here, chase center, gonna go ahead and go over. Same thing here, you just get the event rewards for that particular day. And then for your game rewards, if you beat all 3, you don't get that much either that's necessarily nice for you to hold up at that level. So you don't want to be stuck there too long, especially since the main driver of this game, or the time cap, or the gate that we're facing, the gate is the rings. So we are ring gated as well as team level gated, because when you're ranking up your ballers, there are certain drills and players that you have to beat. So but the even besides the players and the drills, the main thing is the ring gate, and that's what we all have to get through. So from there, you guys don't get anything for your efforts as you holding up there. And then 10 through 17, which is where I'm currently at right now, I think I'm at 15 or some shit like that. Well, so when you get in here, again, we just get the event rewards, but we would get more event rewards than the previous ones, because in the 1 through 9, you saw that it was like the blue experience cards. Now we're moving on up. So better rewards. And then for the game rewards here, again, the biggest thing that we face is being ring gated. So if we complete all 3 here, we get a ring. And that's when I was like, since people are struggling in the 18 and above, it might just be nice to hold out in the 10 or 17, the 10 through 17, and just collect our rings and get up all our ballers and whoever our main ballers are, to the max level, or at least close to it, so that when we go into the team level 18 and up, it's going to be easier for us to participate in those tournaments. But while I'm saying go up now, it's because once we go to team level 18 and up, and they are the golden 1 center, their event rewards are of course better, and they get the game rewards as well for the tournament. So the third place, they both are the same from 10 through 20, which is 1 ring. I wish I can, the main thing that needs to be saw, I think there's a way where I can point out what I'm trying to get to. I don't know. Give me a second to kind of play around with it. So I can't. Okay. I can't show what I'm trying to demonstrate from this screen, because it won't show me their rewards, or their it won't show me their levels. So let me go to the Google Docs. Okay, chat. So I'm back in the Google Docs, and I think I can only see what I wanted to show you guys on Sunday. I think Sunday is the only time where I get to see the overall leaderboards and the overall rewards for every group. I could be wrong, but I know there's a way that I can do it, and I can show it. If I figure it out, I'll put it in a different video. But if we come to the arena, to the Google Docs, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in, and then just follow me along here. So for the daily tournaments, tier 1, 2, 3, and 4, those are the team levels: 1 through 4, 5 through 9, 10 through 17, 18 through 18 through 50. I didn't know the game go that high, but maybe that's a typo, or maybe in the future of the game, gonna have more ballers. Marina pass required. depending on the events, right? But this is what I was talking about. So for the third win rewards, of course, 1 through 4 you get the creed. 5 through 9, yeah, 5 through 9 you get the star tokens, and then 10 through 17 we get 1 ring. 8 through 20 you get 1 ring. So that part right there, so I was like, it'll be okay to hold up. But what the late gamers get, the 18 and on up, is that on Monday they get bonuses. So for if you get first place, you get 2 rings. Second place get 1 ring. Third place get 1 ring for the bonuses. Now I know it's going to be super tough to come in first, second, or third place, but on Monday you don't even have a chance to get a ring. Tuesday, no chance. Wednesday, no chance. Thursday, no chance. And then this one right here, this is the big one for me. On Friday, everybody gets a ring. So even if you're struggling to win or come in top 10, because I know that even when we first begun the game, right, if we participated in the tournaments through 1 through 4, we probably had a hard time figuring out the game and coming in top 10 anyway. So 1 through 4, you was probably good or probably bad. Don't matter if you won or not. When we got through 5 through 9, again, probably good, probably bad, probably didn't get top 5, top 3, nothing like that, right? So if you take those same standards and put it all the way into the 18th through 20, and if you don't get top 5, or at least in this situation, you get top 8, because if you're 10 through 17, you'll get a win, right, for top 8. But even if you're not top 8ing, just for participating, you're still getting a ring. On Saturday, first place get an extra bonus ring. And then this one here, double ring Sunday, my favorite day for everybody to get double rings. They have a chance to get up to 5 fucking rings. And again, the biggest gate that we have is the ring gate. So Friday being huge, everybody gets one. It doesn't matter if you're struggling. And if you are not getting in the 8th place, I think in my last video, with the updates and the bugs, there's probably 2 tournaments where I didn't come in top 8. So here you go, a free ring. And then don't forget that on Fridays they also have their event bonuses and things. I mean, their event rewards. So you're gonna get a ring for that regardless. All you gotta do is win. And that was the biggest thing that I took away from this last Sunday, where we were struggling with the bugs and then the defensive issues and everything, is that I was just glad that I fucking won. I didn't even care what place I came in. I was struggling so bad that I was just happy that I fucking won the tournaments and got my rings. Whatever place I came in, fuck it. If I got high enough to get a ring, cool. But at least I finished the tournaments and got the rings. And that's the main thing that I think we need to focus on when we get to 18 to 20, is just finish the fucking tournaments, get the rings. And if you're good enough, you're going to get those bonuses. And if you read through the chat, there was a time where Mitch Please said himself that he won with a low-ranked player, like don't quote me, but I think it was like rank 2, level 10 player in the tournament. So you never know. You might can get lucky. But if we're still stuck in 10 through 17, we don't even have a chance to get lucky. So at least give yourself the chance to get lucky. Give yourself the extra opportunities to get the rings that's holding us back. And not just the rings. You also, depending on what all-worlder you're going for, the faster you get that all-worlder, the more time you can put into that all-worlder to get them leveled up. So being at team level 15, there are certain players. I still don't have KD. Y'all know KD is the one all-worlder that I want. And as long as I'm still below team level 16, excuse me, as long as I'm still below team level 16, I'm not getting any experience with KD. I'm not playing any games with KD. I'm not doing anything towards his requirements to rank him up at all until I get him. So if you want to Antetokounmpo, if you want a Steph Curry, if you want LeBron James, the quicker you can get to him, the faster you can start ranking them up, the faster you can start completing those requirements that it takes to get them up. And again, give yourself those extra opportunities. So I do think I was wrong. Maybe not previously, before all the updates, before all the, the fixes, the bugs, the change to the requirements, holding up was fine. But where we are right now, I think we got to move past that phase of holding up and look forward to the future and just go ahead and rush our levels strategically Pick the right ballers. I'm gonna start dropping baller videos pretty soon, and I hope that's gonna help with that. Your boy is out.